YouTube has gotten boring, it's unbearable these days, we've heard it, right? The MrBeastification of YouTube made it unable to compete in today's money-centric social media landscape. YouTube is different from what it used to be. To many, it feels so lackluster and soulless. And here's why. I'm a millennial, which means I grew up witnessing YouTube being born, alongside the rise of cell phones and then smartphones and the decline of newspapers, radio and even rotary phones. Oh my god, I even remember sending snail mail letters when I was a kid. Back then we couldn't possibly imagine we'd be video calling each other these days. Even more cool is the fact that now everyone can record stuff and share it, which is literally turning each of us into a form of media. Every YouTuber is a form of media, but today there's definitely something wrong with being a creator on YouTube, which makes so many people say that the platform has become worse, boring, it sucks. More importantly, it's not what it was meant to be in its early days. I want you to recall that first moment when you fully realized you could upload a video of yourself or any other content on the internet. What did it feel like? I bet it was amazing, right? I remember a friend messaging me on Facebook when I uploaded a video of myself on YouTube for the very first time. She was like, "Oh my god, Sam, you're on YouTube. This is unbelievable. It feels so unusual, so unaccustomed." There were only like 5 views, but it felt as though I had been featured in Forbes or invited to the top of the pops. In reality, what did I do? I just created some content, which means I wrote some stuff, recorded myself saying that stuff, edited the video and uploaded it on YouTube, on the internet. From then on, thanks to, so to speak, Apple and Google, content creation became a part of the public domain. This not only means that everyone can create funny and engaging MrBeast-like videos or state their opinions on various topics, but I also believe that even posting a comment on YouTube or any other socials is a form of content creation too, or at least part of it. And it's beautiful. People can voice their opinions, their genuine thoughts on important topics, and in the grand scheme of things, there's no room for, deceiving common people, there's no space for things like propaganda. It truly feels like democracy, right? I promise this video is not going to be about politics. I mean, the original idea of YouTube, that pink dream, that dream we were all made to believe in, was that you can create content and you will be rewarded according to the quality of your content. Put it simply, if you make bad content, you earn a little. You make good content, you earn a lot. Creators, advertisers, and the platform itself are all happy. Who's there to decide whether the content is bad or good? Viewers, right? But I think it's fair to say that that dream never came true. We have a handful of millionaires making real money on YouTube and thousands and millions of people that are led to believe they will rise to MrBeast tomorrow, or at least escape from, just making ends meet. Just as it has always been throughout history. Just it was before YouTube. The coexistence of affluence and poverty. Who's to blame? Viewers, creators, YouTube as a company? I think the answer is quite obvious. It's the YouTube algorithm. The era we're living in is akin to the rise of the machines. Just think about it. Every creator these days is obsessed with CTR and retention rates and overall winning favor in the eyes of the algorithm. Creating something unprecedented, unique, thought-provoking is synonymous with remaining unseen, unwatched, and poor. Just sprinkle some basic intrigue when creating your thumbnail to achieve that desirable CTR. As for retention rates, employ the formula of a hook and roller coaster, aka suspense, aka plot twist.
A well-told story has ups and downs.
Now hear me out, following these basic rules is not a bad thing in itself. They have existed all the time. All movie creators have always used them. Even the fact that many people are trying to educate themselves in thumbnail creation by, watching MrBeast's case is not bad at all. But think about this. When everything goes smoothly for a creator and they achieve wonderful results like millions of views and subscribers, what do they usually say after that? "I did it! That's a huge achievement, see? 1 million views, 2 million views." And almost no one is saying things like, "My content is good because it offers some unusual things, something unique, it helps society and this world become a better place to live in." Or for instance, "What I'm saying in my video is very well articulated, well, Eloquence is probably the last thing today's creators are aiming for. In fact, this notion is viewed as something bad.
Instead of saying profit, I just explain the definition of profit every time I talk about it.
Let me show you. This is what the YouTube algorithm is all about. The other day I enjoyed watching Rebel D's video on that controversial TikTok surgeon. I invested 16 minutes of my life watching it, and that's okay. I mean, I liked it, that's a great video, okay? Now why on earth would I want to watch a video on the same topic created by someone else? Even if they are better and more professional YouTubers with funnier jokes. I've already watched the video about that surgeon. Why are you stuffing my Explore page with it? Like, YouTube, are you serious? With all that humanity has achieved these days, I mean, we have AI chatbots, thumbnail makers, AI video makers. Is this really all you're capable of, YouTube?
Is that all you got?
I'm sure that there's so many unique creators willing to share their content with a larger audience. They may be someone producing something that the world has never seen, which sounds interesting, right? Well, with this absurd algorithm, the chances of the world ever getting to know those creators are minimal. So the YouTube algorithm be like, you watched that Rebel D's video about that surgeon very carefully. You showed good retention. You definitely want to get the same information about the same surgeon with the same unfunny jokes. With that said, I'm starting to think that the real villain is not the YouTube algorithm, but the topic. And that's precisely what many YouTube gurus are talking about. The topic, aka the idea, is the most crucial factor for going viral on YouTube.
If you have a bad video idea, you can't make it go viral no matter how good you write your script or edit.
So you have to know what is popular today. You wanna know what it is? $1 versus $1 million hotel room. This has captured the attention of almost 500 million people worldwide. 500 million people from across the globe have found that this topic is simply impossible to ignore, to skip. That's even crazier if we take that everything in this kind of videos is so fast-paced. You cannot actually grasp what it feels like to be in that $1 million hotel. The best part is that content creators notice that these MrBeast-like videos are popular, gaining more views, and they start making more videos that are, in essence, just complete copies of the original. If you think it's the end, nope. The cycle continues. Videos titled $1 versus $1 million hotel are being recommended to viewers. For some reason, they click again and watch them. It's like an almost never-ending loop that decides what videos, become popular on the platform. My number one complaint is that you cannot just take, let's say, chat's genre and edit it style and apply it to the topic you want to cover. Apply it to the subject you want to address. To help you grasp what I mean by chat style, let me show you this 5-second clip. The video is called the Stanley Cup Craze. This is very important, please pay attention.
Water, one of the most vital resources on the planet, something that we can't live without, and something that momfluencers can't bear the taste of without 2 pounds of powdered pineapple Fanta mixed and heart-shaped ice cubes made of pink lemonade.
So if you want your video to be recommended to chat's audience, you have to basically recreate this Stanley Cup Craze video. You cannot take this style and make your video go viral or at least a bit popular if your video is about, for instance, non-binary people. I've tried it. Hey, what's up world? Welcome back to my channel. Samantha's here. You've probably stumbled upon this video with Blair White. This is where she's engaging in a confrontation with a non-binary person on some talk show. No matter that there's definitely many people who identify as non-binary among chat's audience, she has never made a video on the topic about the non-binary folks. So for some reason the YouTube algorithm cannot feel, AI don't have feelings. So the algorithm cannot recognize that your video is done in chat style. Like the editing style and the overall vibe are the same, or at least your video is influenced by her. The algorithm doesn't get that her audience would probably appreciate if you, YouTube algorithm, could recommend my video to them. By the way, I think it'd be fair enough to compare what's happening with content on YouTube to, how the physical market is oversaturated with products. With all that said, I think it's not a bad idea to suggest you watch my other videos. They're not like this one you're currently watching. I mean, not all of them are about YouTube is getting boring or the beastification of YouTube is insane. Nope, I'm a human being and I'm a YouTube creator, and as a creator, I want to make content on various topics, on various things that are happening in the world. It would be insane if all my videos were all about the YouTube algorithm. And that's precisely why I upload videos on topics that seem completely opposite. One of my favorite videos here on my channel is about the psychology behind picking an emotionally unavailable partner. On the other hand, I have videos about those anti-LGBT repressions taking place in Putin's Russia. The next day I might make a video exposing some shady guru trying to sell you bull like the money is energy or make money online in 24 hours. And as he said, I'm a human being, and sometimes, yeah, I feel like taking part in a food challenge or something like what's in the glass challenge is also fun. Oh my god, I even had videos like Sam is playing Batman Returns quiz. Now imagine what the YouTube algorithm is thinking about me and my channel. It definitely thinks I'm strange. I'm very strange in their eyes.
It's weird and it's good.
So, YouTube content creation has become formulaic. It's focused on fast-paced and heavily edited videos. Creators are obsessed with maximizing retention and hacking the algorithm. As a result, viewers started seeking authenticity and a more relaxed vibe in content. And many of them, moved away from that fast-paced style. I'm sure you couldn't help but notice that around January this year, there has been a rise in videos like YouTube is boring.
YouTube feels boring.
YouTube is boring.
I honestly feel like YouTube is so incredibly boring right now.
I think YouTube is dying.
YouTube is one big complicated mess.
The platform itself seems to just be getting worse in general.
The irony is that this anti-fast-paced trend became a trend itself. And my advice would be relax while you can. YouTube's trend shift is imminent. YouTube's next hype is just steps away. But that's a different topic I'm definitely going to cover on my channel. Oh, by the way, do I have to tell you that would mean the world to me if you hit the thumbs up button, the ring button, and subscribe to my channel. Also, there's Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, and PayPal links in the description below, in case you consider supporting my channel. Thanks so much for watching this video. That's it for today. Cheers!